who escaped the purging of the Red Brands. And there was a sizable reward of, I believe, 100 gold pieces to the person who could bring him there, 200 if he was alive. That was the one you guys knew about, and I believe was hot on your mind anyway, whenever we ended that game, was we're going to get revenge and catch this motherfucker. This wanted poster says the same thing. It's a decree, dead or alive, Lyrian something or other, but he's known as Glassstaff. 1,000 gold pieces now for him. Here's the thing. You've helped Phandalin out more than you know. The Wave Echo Cave is being converted and up and running, and within a generation, this is going to be a thriving metropolis. You were part of that.
That's great.
Out of respect, these wanted posters aren't going to go up until 2 days from now. Here's yours now.
Turn around and walk out the door.
You know, as soon as he finishes his speech, as soon as he said Glassstaff, and that came out, Hugor, who was in the back of the group, started pacing back and forth a little bit. As soon as he finished his speech, Mage Hand crept in and just pulled this thing, pulls it back to Hugor, and he goes, "He's mine, where is he?"
You're not going alone.
If you read on there, Hugor...
I would hope not. You're my crew, right?
You said he's mine.
Well, he's ours.
Go.
Okay, ladies, if you're done, if you read on there, he was last sighted. This is a new bounty. He was last sighted in the Deseren Valley, near the town of Red Larch. Red Larch is a couple days' travel from here. It's down Tribor Trail. You go south from there. You cross through an area called I think it's the West Gate area or some nature. It's a fucking bridge thing you cross. You go through there. A couple days later, you're going to hit Red Larch. It's about the size of Phandalin, except it's better maintained. It's got more history. We're just rebuilding here. Remember, we're a boomtown, so where Phandalin is more of a boomtown, like Deadwood is how we described it. Red Larch has been around for a little while. It's a little more established. Therefore, you guys haven't actually been there. You haven't been there, but you know that a couple things about it. It's got a little bit of law. It's got a small militia. It's not a walled, city or anything like that. Population is comparable, between 600 and 900 people. That includes the farming around the area. The Deseren Valley is it's a little more scrub plainish, if you will. Scrub plains gets into craggy, hilly area. I'm trying to think of a place to compare it to, like in the U.S. I don't want to say the Badlands, but I think the Badlands is like scrub plain, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tumbleweeds.
But not extremely hot, not arid, like desert.
Yeah,
like,
you're in the northern plains, North Dakota, South Dakota.
Okay, so like the Dakotas, maybe something of that nature.
Not so much New Mexico, Arizona, but more...
Not so much the Badlands, which is arid.
Right, and that's like I thought that Badlands was a bad... Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that that's the area you're heading into, where right now it's more foresty and, a little, more like traditionalist England or something in the area.
Okay.
Now, before I continue, is there anything anyone would like to do? And then I need someone just to declare when you guys are ready to go.
Yeah, I'd like to try to talk to any of our contacts in town, Solar, anybody we could try to buy some healing potions off of, anything like that, any secret aids, anything we can purchase to aid us in our journey.
At this point, no.
Okay.
I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, maybe, since Wave Echo Cave was cleared. And right now, no. That's it.
Okay.
I'm stacking up on arrows.
Yeah, sure.
We got horses, right?
You have horses.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my horse ready.
You have all the camping provisions and stuff you need. That stuff is always on ready and It's your bag. You grab your gear, your whatever.
I'm going to stop by and get a.
Couple bottles of whiskey.
Yep.
What time of day is it?
I don't know. I tell you what. Give me a D8.
7.
I'm gonna say it is 9 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to head out.
How'd that math work out?
Doesn't matter.
Is that Common Core math?
Yeah.
7 plus 3 equals bigger red truck.
Yeah, well, Hugor's ready to move.
Talia is already working on
Okay.
It takes Adar a while to get up on the horse.
his pony.
We give him a boost.
Sildar gives you an area map. That way you can kind of keep an eye on where you're going, where you're heading. All right, here's the thing. This party actually in the Lost Mines of Phandelver, they encountered Agatha, the Banshee, in an area that was a little bit north of a
Gave
town.
her a mirror.
Yeah, gave her a mirror to persuade her to give information to the party. You're going back up that way. You travel through that area. You guys travel the Tribor Trail to Tribor. That takes about 3 days. The journey is safe to this point. Tribor is it's a town. It's another smaller town. You reprovision there and you head south. It looks like 100 miles south. You pass Wyvern Tor, which is another location you guys had been at. There was a Red Wizard of Thay necromancer up there. And that was in the base of the Sword Mountain. Now, you guys in the Deseren Valley, coming through here, Westbridge is about 100 miles south of Tribor, and then you have about another 100 miles to go in the Somber Hills to reach Red Larch. And can everybody see that from where we are? Can you see that? All right,
Yeah.
Shawn? Okay. You went this way, hit Tribor, went south, came down, Westbridge, came down, entered the Somber Hills, and Red Larch is at the base right there.
All right.
Okay? The journey, you hit Westbridge, it's like a toll bridge area. You get through there. You hear of, there are disturbances and stuff. There's strange doings going on. There's bandits, all that kind of, there's bandit activity. This has been noted as dangerous territory now, whereas before in the last month, it was all right. The other thing is that being in the Deseren Hills this time of year, the weather is comfortable and stable, and they've been having thunderstorms, and then the weather's been dropping. A couple days later, erratic weather is what I should say.
Okay.
Okay, not extreme, not blizzards and then scorchers, but thunderstorms and then snow. Kind of weird.
Global warming.
Yeah, fucking global warming, man.
It's the dragon's farms.
It is a bitch. The whole time you travel, you are not set upon by anything. And I know that probably sounds a little extreme, but you guys you're well armed, and there's not, fuck it. You guys aren't attacked. I'd like to read this to the group if you don't mind. Red Larch has been an important stop on the long road for 2 centuries now. Named for its distinctive stand of red larch trees that were cut down when the hamlet was founded, Red Larch is a prosperous community facing dark times. The heart of the Somber Hills has become far more dangerous, with monsters lurking seemingly everywhere. Banditry is on the rise, and the weather seems to be getting more severe and more unpredictable. The townsfolk fear that dangerous times are at hand, but no one seems to know what to do about it. The inhabitants of Red Larch have become so frightened by the recent dark doings that rather than showing typical frontier reticence, they helpfully babble about everything that's been said or heard. Most hope to convince adventurers to investigate and put an end to the current troubles. You reach Red Larch.
Right on. So we're coming up on the town. It's pretty big, not city, but a good sized village
It is
town.
an established hamlet.
And they're
Yeah,
really excited to see us.
yeah. They're like, oh shit, fucking right. Yeah. These guys, we're gonna put them to work.
Okay, who is our contact here?
Constable Hubrick is his name. Hubrick. Constable Hubrick.
Okay, Hugor kind of trots up a little bit, taps his horse a little bit faster, leads up to the top of the group, goes up to the gate guard or whoever's standing there first.
There isn't a gate.
Gotcha.
It's right in the middle of town, basically.
I mean, you ride into a town. The only difference is the main thoroughfare, instead of being planks and mud and shit like in Phandalin, this one is cobbled, but then it just has mud and shit and everything on it.
I stop to the first civilian I see and say, good sir, good ma'am.
What can I do for you, son? A gentleman in his 50s says.
We're looking for the constable. I've been sent his way.
Ah, go to the Swinging Sword. It's a 3-story inn and pub. Go there and talk to the proprietor. She'll send word for him. We've got kind of a militia here, son. I don't know where he'd be. He roams around, and I don't want to send a stranger to his house. So you go there, and she'll send a runner. It's called the Swinging Sword. Can't miss it. It's the only 3-story building in town.
May the gods be with you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Sweet water and light laughter.
The pub seems like just what we need.
And you guys have been on the road for a while. So there are several buildings here right on the main thoroughfare of Red Larch. And basically anything that you guys would want to get, we can default it down into one of these different merchants' buildings.
Now, a 3-story building, it's not just the tavern, is it also an inn? Or
Yeah.
is it the brothel?
Yeah.
Or is it...
No, it's an
Where's the
inn.
yes?
It's a tavern on the ground floor, and then the next the 2 floors above it's an inn, and it's a stone building. It's got a slate like
Wow.
a slate tile roof on it, several chimneys. It's a big
That's
big
pretty nice.
thing. Yeah, and it's not like higher end. It's really old, but it's been here for a while, and that's where you go.
Do you know who owns it?
The Hiltonoviches.
It is Brighid asking the old man that, or
Sure.
well, you see the building, guys. So you can just head to the Swinging Sword. I mean, it's the biggest building in.
Okay, well, we
Wait.
nudge our horses along and ride up to the
Right.
swinging sword.
I'm surprised you didn't
Now, hold on.
automatically hit the...
Sniff my way to it.
Yeah.
This Adar looks over and goes, Brighid, let's go get a drink.
It's open. The smoke's coming out of the chimney. It's there.
Pull up, rein in the horse, and walk in.
Awesome.
Hugor runs up, gets ahead of the group, opens the door for everybody, kind of gives everybody a flourish.
Give me 1 second here, buddy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you how the Swinging Sword is set up. Okay, because it's walled. They actually have like a stable area with a little courtyard. You know what I mean? You can go into, so you can stable your horses inside there. There's a courtyard that has a cobblestone wall, and then you can enter the building from there.
Okay.
And you hold up the door and you do everything you just said. I was just trying to get the description. I didn't have it open. All right.
Oh. That sounded like
He
a
just
bad
rolled dice
topic.
with his belly.
And I don't even have one, so...
Allow me to continue here, guys. The Swinging Sword. This inn is a 3-story stone structure crowned by a steep slate roof that bristles with many chimneys. An inn yard with stables and outbuildings lies behind the building, while the Helmet High Sun is the place to hear Red Larcher's Unwind, which is across the street. It's a seedier bar, right? The Swinging Sword is the polite social hub and neutral meeting ground of Red Larch. The proprietor of the Swinging Sword's name is Kaylessa. Her last name is Urkel. Not Urkel, Urkel.
Kaylessa.
Kaylessa Urkel. Hey! Or whatever he said, like you're going to walk in.
I did that.
Okay, we're losing followers right now.